You gonna do it? Can I turn it back on for you?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
No.
Aren't you glad that Michelle's going now?
Knock knock. Who's there?
Oh, what?
Laura is ugly and stupid and annoying. That's who's there. Thank you. Hey!
Hello!
What's up, what's
How
up?
are you?
Okay, we're gonna give everybody the rundown.
Okay.
So, we are all here today to
Yes.
honor Laura's day of birth.
Of course.
And I called dibs on filming today because I don't have a video for this week.
See, that's a you problem though.
But I called dibs, so that sounds
Okay.
more like a you problem now.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so
I see
take
how-
that.
I see how it is.
What are the plans? First, we're gonna go, since Allie can't come because her mom is very strict about quarantine stuff, she cannot come to like our hangouts a lot of the time. So we are gonna go get her a drink from Starbucks just to be like, hey, what's up?
Hi.
So that's our first plan of action. Afterwards, we're gonna go to Walmart to get a bike mount. That's our second plan of action.
Yes.
And then afterwards, we're gonna go somewhere. We're gonna go to the mall to get gifts
Wow.
for Laura.
It's a
And
lot
then
of running around.
after the mall, we will pick Laura up from her home after she's done with her track meet. What time is it?
It's 9:50 because I'm very late.
It's 9:50, so we have until like 12:30 or like 12.
Yeah, because Laura's like on a track meet.
I'm at a track meet and I have to stay for JV.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Loser. Whatever.
Imagine.
So that's our plan of action. And that is what we do. That is what that's what we're doing.
I was gonna suggest to her that I could pick her up at her track meet.
But like she's gonna be sweaty and not changed.
Not in jeans.
Yeah, she's literally gonna be in her track uniform, so.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be like in jeans and stuff like this. Like I
Yeah.
literally have like makeup on and stuff because I have to go somewhere later.
Oh, yes.
So like,
Look at you, Michelle.
I know. I have to go. Sierra is turning 17 also.
Oh.
We're going to Sierra's house and they said to look nice.
Okay.
So
Nice.
whatever that means, but as if I don't look nice every day.
Excuse you.
I mean,
Okay.
can we all agree? Can we just all agree?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Sure.
that's it for now. Okay.
Okay.
I'm filming again. We've acquired Eileen's drink. She didn't want a coffee. She wanted a refresher or a lemonade or something like that, whatever. But I'm filming again because me and Allie were talking because we saw a Trump sign and I went on a rant. So let me recap what I have just said.
I say let it die. Let it die, let it die. Let it shrivel up and come on, who's with me?
Last night I was on a FaceTime call with my brother Claudio, and he brought up how like he wanted to get more educated on topics like this because sometimes he felt lost, as in like he didn't exactly know what Antifa was and whatever. And he was like, he doesn't understand how people can be so misinformed when it's an easy like click away to look up these stuff. And then I brought up like how like America is based on lies and manipulation and the spread of misinformation, literally. Because last night while I was on the call with him, I was writing I had 2 essays that was due at 11:59 last night. So I was doing APUSH and AP Lang, and both of them were talking about the Native Americans kind of. So me and Claudia were talking. We were like, "What's the worst thing America has done?" And I said the treatment of Native Americans. He said atomic bombs. Those were really bad, but like I think the Native Americans are worse.
Okay.
Because those like the like in my essay I had to write about like how they were like negatively impacted. I said how they were stripped away of their cultures and how the American government literally tried their hardest to completely demolish their credibility by labeling them as savages and unintelligent, and how America was actually helping them by moving them because they were helping them become a civilized community, and how they were savages, like so that American colonists could think of them as animals rather than human beings that were being unjustly treated, and actually like Americans were the bad guys. where instead of like the whole, oh, they're savages, like they're animals and we're giving them a second chance by giving them these resources and blah 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 blah. No, you're not. You're taking away their land and the home of their ancestors and literally all that they've ever known. That's what you're doing. Like, it's like just like the language and the manipulation that the American government gives, like says this stuff to make their people be like, oh, what we're doing is right, what we're doing is okay. No, it's not. It's really bad, actually. It's actually terrible. And like that brought me into like the whole like, because about how people can be so misinformed, and he was like, oh, on like Reddit I see stuff like that, is rape culture real, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And it's like, then there it is again. It's just like the language and the manipulation that people that we all give these things, where it's like, when this has been brought up millions of times, when girls are growing up, they're always taught cover up, always taught don't be too flirty, always taught, hey, you gotta make sure, like, you gotta protect yourself. Like, it's like, girls, you need to do something to fix this. Where for the boys, it's boys will be boys, or it's, oh, that means he likes you when he's like punching you or doing stuff like that, or like pulling your hair, that means he likes you. Or just like, oh, boys are just more physical, they're just more, they're more rough. Where, and it's just like that boys are literally never taught to grow up and to be like, oh no, you shouldn't do that. They're given excuses as they keep on growing, whereas girls, they're given no excuses. There's no excuses for girls. It's all cover up, or else it's your fault, or it's all, how were you acting? Were you acting too flirtatious or something like that? Or it's were you drunk? Because if you were drunk, then it's your fault. Or why don't instead of using these words like for women, why don't we tell men, oh, that girl's probably in a vulnerable state of mind right now, probably isn't a good idea to take advantage of that. You know? Like, what is like,
Exactly.
how do you not just make those connections? I don't understand. My favorite argument to bring up when we're talking about how America like manipulates their words and languages to make people to make people think like what we're doing is right, okay? So there's a lot of laws, okay? There's a lot of laws. Can we agree that there are laws? Yes. Okay. And that if you follow the law, what you're doing is perfectly legal. And if you break the law, then it's illegal. Correct? Correct. So there's a lot of laws where obviously no law is blatantly racist. No law is blatantly saying that we could rape anybody, right? Obviously. Correct, cool. Because if that was true, then there would be big outrage, and we would obviously put an end to that, because nobody in their right minds would want that, okay? But many of these laws provide a lot of leeway for people in power, and there's a lot of these laws were made. If you really look at these laws, you can ask yourself, like, why was this made? Oh, it was made to save these people's asses when they got into trouble, because, oh, it's legal though, so it's fine. Here's my perfect example about this, okay? If you look it up, it is perfectly legal for a police officer to have sex with somebody in custody, as long as it's consensual. Because consensual is obviously there's not going to be a law where it could say that police officers could rape these people. Obviously not, because that would be literally terrible. But there is a law that says that police officers could have sex with people in custody in certain states, right? But the thing about these laws is that you have to think to yourself, why is that law a law in the first place? Because somebody got into trouble, and so they want to save their asses. Because, like, obviously, why would that law be a thing? Like, why, like, oh, let's think, oh, we should probably let the cops have sex with people in custody, because that's an important thing to make a law about, right? Sure, okay, whatever. Think about it, though. This could be manipulated and abuse. It's like such a big abuse of power, because they could have somebody in custody and they could rape them, right? And then so the person can bring it up in a court and be like, hey, this officer raped me. But then there's no witnesses. And then it turns into my word against yours. Who are they going to believe? A police officer or a criminal? Who are they going to believe? They're going to believe the police officer. So then it turns into the abuse of power, and and then it turns into, oh, is it legal for this person to have sex with somebody in custody? Yes, it is. So this person can get away with it, and you're lying. That's literally like the, dude, it's just so. That's just how like they manipulate and they say things like that. It's like they have so many of these laws where it's like, why is that a law in the first place? It's so that these people could. It's just an abuse of power and manipulation, where it's just like my word against yours. I'm abusing my power, and I know I have. Oh, there's a very big power imbalance there, and they always use that against you. And it's just sad because there's so many cases of that happening. If you literally, it's a simple search, and every time I bring up that to somebody, they're like, "Why would that even be in a law in the first place?" Look it up; it's a law,
Wow.
literally. So, why is that a law in the first place? I don't know. Basically, my summary: America was built on a foundation of lies and manipulation, and you know, I love my country at times, but like also
having a problem.
it's. You know, there's problems everywhere, but you know, if anybody comes here and is like, there's problems everywhere, what are you gonna do, leave America? There's problems everywhere. I'll literally just be like, okay, I understand that there's problems everywhere, but I'm in America, so these problems affect me, so I'm talking about this. There's no problems with me criticizing where I'm from. Thank you very much. Did I stutter? Yes, quite a bit actually. But did I make some points? Some that were kind of unintelligible, but they were there and you understood my point. Thank you very much. So that was my little rant about the American government and
everything wrong with it.
Comment down below what you think the worst thing America has done is. Cool.
A lot.
Allie, what about you? What do you think?
Native Americans or like internment of like Asians.
Yeah.
We banned them from our country like 5 different times, and then like we put Japanese Americans in like
camps.
Yeah. You know, does that make us much different than Nazis?
I don't think so.
Well,
Oh, I don't know. Hot topic. Hot topic. Kind of crazy. Comment your thoughts below.
okay. Have fun.
Okay.
Don't have Laura in it at all.
Laura.
Hello! I can't really.
Hey! Okay, so turn it down for a second, please.
What? Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Did you know papillon is butterfly in French?
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, we got you presents.
Did you actually?
Where is it?
Yeah.
Is this an unboxing?
Yeah, unboxing time.
Right here.
I want you to have a full-on reaction.
Oh my god.
Yay! It's her. We were hanging out for her birthday,
Yeah.
which was last Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
It was this
Oh my god, you get that Bob Ross thing?
Show the camera. A Bob Ross pen.
Yes.
And
Why did you go to Books A Million?
because it's the only place that wanted. We were looking for a specific thing, and that's the other thing. That was like a random one. The other thing is in there.
I love Robert Pattinson so much.
We were trying to
What's
find.
my phone background? Do you want to see?
We were trying to find Edward Cullen, but we found Cedric, so we're good.
Please look. This is my new phone background. Show the camera. You have to press on it. Press on it.
Wait, what?
I love him so much.
Yay! We did good.
Yay! Thank you.
Yay! So Laura's now here. We just picked her up. She just came back from track meet. She did not win. Let's verify.
People don't understand what track meets, the cross country meets are in this car. It sounds like.
I've ran cross country before.
Yeah, but it's like really hard to come first, and I'm. Also,
I came third and second every time I played.
Did you
Out of like how many people
I never
though?
in middle school. I never got below third place.
No,
Just
that's
middle.
track, not cross country.
I know, but also for cross country, I never got below third
Our
place.
cross country was really sad.
It was also really easy because it was middle
You
school.
did like it was 1 mile course or something, wasn't it?
It was like It was like a little bit below 2 miles. A little bit.
I got 7th 1 year there. But anyways,
Oh my God, Laura.
But anyways, yeah, I didn't do that well, but I did better than breaking my hip, which I did do last year. 'Cause
Yes.
I didn't break
Good
anything.
job.
Yes. Laura ran with a broken hip
I did
for
do
like
that.
months.
No, I ran with a broken leg for a month. I broke my leg at my hip at a cross country meet in the cross country meet and finished the race.
ankle and I beat my 400 time in practice. In practice, because we would always practice. Me and Laura had like a really similar like 400 and 800, so we'd always race each other. But one time I sprained my ankle and I was very stubborn and I said, "Oh, it doesn't even hurt that bad," even though it was full on sprain.
It was swelling.
Yeah, it was swelling up. But I raced Laura and I won and I got a faster time. It was my fastest time. We're in Eileen's neighborhood now. Time to drop off her drink. But I'll update you when we get there.
Your neighborhood.
The literally whole family is out on their porch. Why? Okay, one second. Bye.
Allie, I have a question. Are your parents voting for Joe Jorgensen?
Are your parents Green Party? What are they?
They're blue.
Oh, they are?
No, they're
I
not.
know the pain. It's okay.
I thought that they definitely wouldn't.
She's still recording.
Okay, so this is me editing like a week later. But the next clip you're gonna see is us at the end of our bike ride around Tampa, and we are, you'll notice, completely so terribly exhausted. It was quite an adventure. A lot of mishaps happened, which we will explain. But basically that's what you're gonna see, and that's why we look so out of it, and that's why there's a lot of stuttering, which I know I already stutter a lot, but there's gonna be more awkward pauses and stuttering, so I apologize in advance. Here you go.
Oh, my YouTube's still playing too.
Hey.
Oh my god, I don't know what's happening.
We started uploading some.
Oh my god.
Hey,
We looked cute earlier, remember?
yeah,
Allie's putting the bike down.
we're back in Armature Works. That was quite a lot. Hey, we're back. Allie, say hello. Allie's shirt fell off.
Cracker Barrel. Hi.
So she's just,
So should I put my bike in then?
Yeah,
what are we
probably.
doing? These people are staring at us as I'm doing this, but whatever, who cares? We went on a little adventure of bike riding, photo shoots, and Laura had a mini panic attack because we were going on a bridge with a lot of cars on it, and they were really speeding past.
They were going
and
pretty
there was like a foot dip between the end of the path and like the road that all these cars were on because it's a highway, and then on the left was this super low
Low railing.
low railing, and the river was just there.
I literally told
we were
Allie.
going up a steep hill, and this path was like this small, and Allie's bike like for small people. And so,
Yep.
like, she was pedaling super fast, and that scared me. And
I
then,
literally looked back at Allie and I said, "Hey Allie, like, do you ever think about how you could like just go, like referring to the water beneath us and the low railing?"
Meanwhile, that's what exactly.
As
I was panicking
and Allie said, "Yeah," and then we didn't talk about it and we kept on going.
Meanwhile, Laura over here.
Meanwhile, Michelle is not helping as they struggle to put the bikes in.
Okay. How do I do this?
We did it! Yay! Okay, my hands are now very dirty. We're gonna go wash. We're gonna.
Pants.
Oh, show the pants. Hi.
They're my pants. Also, my bracelet fell off.
Oh my god.
She has a whole bike print on her arm.
Look at this one. See, I was doing so much effort,
I kind of jumped in at the last couple minutes.
and they looked
But
at
I
me
did help.
strange.
I mean, what did you expect from me?
Cause I was
Look how cute my shirt is, though.
Oh my god.
Look at my shirt.
Your bra. Your bra.
We are in Tampa, so no one cares.
Yeah.
Tampa, no one cares. I'm glowing,
You're sweating.
but I'm glowing.
Same thing. Okay, let's go.
I brought this up earlier. I feel like I should have been a queen in some sort of life. I quite honestly feel like my spirit animal is Sharpay Evans. I mean, just look at this, like the shocking similarities right here. Please. Don't you see that? Better is bigger. A little bit is never enough. No, it's not, Sharpay. You tell him. I think I would have done really well because I do like to boss people around.
And 5 minutes earlier, we were talking about who's the most narcissistic, and Michelle was like, "It would be me."
But can we clarify? I did say it was me.
She said it herself.
I
so.
said it was me. And Laura thought it was her, but then she said no.
Not compared to you.
No. Because, I
She
mean,
was meant to be a queen.
I
What did
was
she say?
meant to be a queen. And, oh, people are talking.
You know what I want that ice cream, that fancy ice cream they make with like frozen.
We're getting
rice in
cookie
it.
dough.
I don't want cookie dough though.
Okay, we can get the regular
Fine,
ice
we'll get
cream.
the frozen
No,
nitrogen
you
ice
can
cream.
get cookie dough.
You know what? No. Laura, we're gonna get your ice cream.
It's just too rich for me at the moment. You know
Cookie
that?
dough?
Yeah, I actually would like something. Can we get like smoothies?
Oh,
They
I
have
understand.
smoothies. They have smoothies here?
They have smoothies here.
You could get cookie dough. You could get smoothie. I could get ice cream.
I want a smoothie and
The
cookie dough.
It's too far.
We can get that if you want.
We're having a debate. Recap time.
Hi!
We're all exhausted.
Like unreconcilably so. And now Allie's got a shift.
Oh, they said Allie got a shit. I was like, yes, that too.
Do you?
Yeah, I have to go to work.
Which one? I have to go
Cracker Barrel.
to work.
Oh,
Okay.
not shit.
Yeah, not that one.
We thought you were talking about shit.
Yeah, I thought so
Oh.
as well.
I actually don't need to, do you?
Which one?
Shit.
No, I
Sure.
don't. I didn't eat that. It isn't. The food wasn't that heavy,
No, it wasn't.
so I had tacos.
I had ramen.
Tacos.
Taco gang.
But yeah,
Yes.
let's talk about what
Recap time.
transpired.
Okay, so we first got there, right?
God, I'm gonna need a fucking chiropractor.
Oh, let's start at the beginning of the day.
Oh god.
So you guys, the first video I filmed was us going to Starbucks for Allie. And you guys have probably been noticing the bikes in the back the whole time. That has been quite the process, to say the least.
Here's my seat.
Laura currently has no seat, but
I'm holding the
this is the first time. This is the first time today that she has had no seat. No worries.
No, we are good.
I'm just a little stressed. Please drive safe. I'm actually scared.
I will.
So, to explain, we currently do not have a bike mount.
Oh my god, I lifted on the seat. I'm safe now.
You have a seatbelt?
She's safe, guys. Allie has bought one, and she will be getting it soon for her future endeavors.
A bike rack.
Yes.
Yes.
But for now, we had to stuff all three of our bikes into the trunk because we wanted to bike around Tampa, which we'll get into that in a second.
Another issue.
It sounds like a great idea, and it was fun.
But there were problems.
Definitely problems.
We brought all the bikes in, and it was when Laura got here, we were putting all the bikes in, and we had the help of her mother and her father.
Yeah.
And we got all the bikes in there with some struggle.
Yeah.
It took probably like a good 10 minutes to get them all in there.
Yeah.
So then we finished that. And then we got all the way here, and we took the bikes down, which is also a good 5 minutes of taking the bikes out of the car, struggling of like, oh, this is stuck here, this is stuck there. Oh, let's put the chair down maybe. Oh, good idea.
Bad idea. Good idea.
Good
Now
idea.
Bad idea.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
And then we got the bikes. Then we got the bikes down. And as we were riding the bikes, we were like, what is that peculiar noise that I hear? And why is Allie swerving so much? Oh, her bikes are completely flat.
As if
Just-
like the metal was basically
On the floor. Yes, quite literally. And Allie said, do you think I can last the whole time?
6 mile bike ride.
And we said, no, no, honey, you can't. So then the next part of the problem was, yeah, quite literally swerving, just like could not control her bike, about to fall into the road. Then we decided to go to the bike store, which was like 0.2 miles away. We looked at Allie, we said she could last 0.2 miles. We started riding the bikes. She could not last 0.2
This
miles.
was a girl who wanted to bike 6 miles.
Yes. So we decided to
Oh,
walk.
look at them with a bike rack. That's smart. Good
Yeah,
idea.
good for you guys.
I wonder if anyone like can see from behind. And I just
So we decided to walk the bikes to the bike shop.
Do you have money, Allie, for this to pay this guy if need be? Okay. Allie, you look cute if anything.
Yeah, you look really pretty. There's that.
Why are you going so fast though? Jesus.
Yeah, how did you get so far ahead of us?
I'm panting.
There you go.
No, God. Everybody knows that. Your
Is that
tag's
it?
out, by the way. Your tag's out.
And it's a good, and then these cars are racing by us. I felt scared. And we got to the bike shop and we decided good place to take pictures, but we did not take pictures because there were people there.
One of whom helped us fill up the bike.
He was very, very cool because we did not know how to put the bike
Air.
in. We did not know how to air in bike.
Correct.
Yes, correct.
So
We're exhausted if you cannot tell. So then we did that, and then we rode our bikes around Riverwalk, but then a lot of the sidewalks were closed, so we kind of just ended up turning, and then everybody else had to follow whoever turned.
yeah.
So it was like everyone would be riding, we'd be like, where are we going, and then these two other girls would be in front, and then the one in the back would just turn when the girls had already passed the turn. That was you, that was Allie, that was not me. That was not me. Because I'm considerate, I'm nice, I'm awesome.
Okay.
She's also told us that she's the most narcissistic.
But
anyways.
it makes for entertainment. Oh, the 12,000th time, maybe?
Anyways.
After the bike rides, we decided to go get food. And then
we took photos.
oh, we did take photos, but then we did like the cringiest photo shoot. We won't talk about it.
We're
But
not
like,
even gonna talk about it.
skip over.
Skip. Fast forward.
Fast forward. Where are we now? We're eating.
We had to put the bags back in.
Well, Laura had
and
a
then-
mental breakdown on the bridge.
I had a mental breakdown on the bridge.
Oh.
Because I told them this, I think, but the thing was so small.
Oh, you did tell them.
Space was, oh my god. So that was
We'll move on. And then we had to put the bikes back into the car. And this time we were so tired that we decided we are not gonna leave a seat for Laura. We are just going to put the bikes in the car and go for food. So we got food and we got ice cream, and now we're back here and Laura has no seat.
I'm not gonna say it's comfortable because it's not. So.
But we won't talk about it,
Do
you
you
know?
want a jacket or something?
What would a jacket do?
I don't know. It's soft.
Hey, look at that coffee shop. That was a pretty
Nothing here.
That's a pretty cool looking coffee shop over there, just to say. Oh, wait a minute.
Ding dong.
Oh, it's Biden.
Biden is just personally messaging Laura.
They're good friends.
Take with that what you will. Please don't think any inappropriate thoughts.
30330. Text vote to 30330 to get Biden's text.
It's gonna be us next time.
Yes, next time we will have the bike rack. Oh, that's not even the bike rack. That's just a car. Whatever. We'll move on. I think that's it.
My posture is shrimp. Do you see how I made
Let's move on. Goodbye. Okay, I'm just hopping in to end this off now. So that is where all my footage ends. Well, there is more footage, but like, it's stupid stuff, like us singing in the car, like whatever, like stuff that's like not important. But that's pretty much it. That's what we did that day. And then we dropped off then we dropped me off first, and then they dropped off Laura and stuff like that. But now I'm here a complete week later because this week was filled with homework and I had no time to edit because I had 4 games this week in a row. So exciting times, but it is district championships this Wednesday, so that's very exciting. Let's hope I do good on those against probably Wharton. Let's see how that goes. But other than that, I think that's where it ends. Yeah, I went back home. I got ready to go to a birthday party with my friend Sierra. We're all e-learners. We all don't see anybody else except for, I only see Laura and Emily and then the e-learner friends. That's all I see. So that was totally fine. We're in her house. It was totally okay. And That was how my day went. I went to sleep literally so fast. I fell asleep like a baby that night. I slept for like 10 hours. As soon as I got home, I fell asleep. That was exhausting. I'm going to say that again. That was so exhausting. But we looked good while doing it, and that's all that matters, y'all. So, moral of the story, you could be having the worst time of your life, but as long as you look good, you feel good. Feel fab, look fab. Look fab, feel fab. Nah, Horan. Love you. Not as much as I love Louis Tomlinson, though. Sorry about it. And that's how we're going to end this video, with me mentioning Louis Tomlinson. I will show you a couple of my photos, actually. How we're going to end the video. Louis photos of the week. Thank you, and goodbye.